You're in the lead. 2 for 1. Triple down.
Hey, what's up DCS Crew? It's Carlos back at it with a Funsmith review of a simple yet effective way to control your subcompact handgun. And in this video we are going to discuss installation and reasoning behind the G-plate for the Glock 43. First and foremost, a quick shout out to the makers of G-plate who provided some samples for review. They got here quick, fast, and in a hurry, and I really appreciate them letting me review their products. So thank you so much, guys. Now, for those of you wondering, G-plate is short for Glock Essential Enhancement Plate. This idea came about a few years back when someone created a magazine extension for their Glock 26 that extended outwards instead of downwards. While it didn't offer any additional capacity to the magazine, it did add a small shelf that rested between the shooter's ring finger and their pinky. Now, if you concealed carry like I do, you know that a short grip is much easier to conceal. But the trade-off is that you get less capacity and real estate when you're drawing and firing your handgun. The G-plate gives you a solid finger rest that helps improve your holster draw, retention, and control of your follow-up shots. I decided to switch my standard Glock base plate with the finger extension for the G-plate because it really wasn't getting any time in the rotation, since the added grip length was only making it easier to print every time I carried it, and it didn't add a round anyways. Installation is pretty straightforward. First, you check your firearm to make sure it's not loaded, just in case someone happens to pick it up or it falls. Whatever can happen, it's better to err on the safe side. So then you remove all of the rounds in the magazine that you're going to switch the base plates on. Once that's taken care of, you need to push the button located at the base of the plate and release the base plate from the two small shelves on both sides of the magazine. Now, it can be pretty tricky and everyone has their own way of doing it, but whatever works best for you is okay with me. Once you do that, the plate should slide right off. Be sure to slide the plate off slowly as to not release the spring and the inner plate inside of the magazine. Bear in mind that there's still tension inside of the mag, and that spring will fly out like a bat out of hell if you give it a chance. Once the base plate is off, you take out the G-plate and you make sure you keep the inner Glock base plate on top of the spring inside of the magazine. Slide the G-plate in as you would your standard base plate and wait for that audible click, which is the sound of the inner base plate popping through the hole of the G-plate, securing it in. Feel free to function check it by moving it and making sure that the plate doesn't slide around, and once you're sure that it stays in place, feel free to load the magazine back up and test it out on the firearm. As you can see, the difference between the base magazine when holding it as opposed to the G-plate mounted is pretty subtle, but man does it help when you feel it in the hand. I plan on doing some range drills with it, and it's going to be my primary mag while I EDC my Glock 43, so be sure to look out for a follow-up video where I discuss my thoughts after putting it to some EDC and range use. Please be sure to subscribe for more updates, as I have some awesome material coming up I'd love to show you. I'll also be updating my Instagram, so if you aren't following me already, go ahead and check out my page at Daily Carry Solutions. Followers have access to more than just updates on my YouTube, and I plan on having a few giveaways coming soon, so be sure to stick around for that. If you have any questions, feel free to reach me via my contact page on my website, www.dailycarrysolutions.com, and remember, if you EDC, think of DCS, Daily Carry Solutions. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again real soon.